leave before you even get the latency.
Hey guys, what's going on? So today's review is on Barbarian Nutrition Untamed. Just want to say a massive thank you to Barbarian Nutrition for sending me down this Untamed. Let's get into the ingredient panel right away.
Here you go. You got your strength and endurance matrix, which consists of 2.5 grams of beta-alanine. Again, just slightly under 3 grams / clinical 3.2 grams of beta-alanine, which helps increase performance as well as endurance and recovery. Then you got your creatine support complex, which consists of your creatine monohydrate, your Crea-Z, which is your creatine anhydrous at only 1,250 milligrams. Again, I feel this is very low, especially with the creatine monohydrate up in the mix. Creatine monohydrate, we usually see pre-workouts at 3 grams, but as we know, 5 grams daily is a must, basically. So what I assume is probably a gram of creatine monohydrate and 250 milligrams of creatine anhydrous. And obviously, creatine is important for better performance, increased strength and power output. And then you got your glycine at 400 milligrams. Again, guys, quite low. Normally we see glycine at about a gram. And then you got your vitamin B3 up at 50 milligrams, which is 250% of your daily value, obviously boosting your energy. And then you got your pump and inno blend, which consists of your agmatine sulfate, also known as AGMAS, well, the patent AGMAS, sorry, at 250 milligrams. And this, again, this is quite low. I would like to see AGMAS at about a gram. That's a good heavy dose of it. Obviously, this is with blood flow and nutrient delivery. And then you got your beta inno complex, which is your beta vulgaris at 500 milligrams, and also your beetroot powder extract as well. So obviously this improves your performance as well as increased vasodilation, giving you better pumps. And then you got your time-releasing caffeine complex, which is only at 400 milligrams, but that consists of your caffeine anhydrous as well as your decaffeine malate as Infinergy, which is a patent. So obviously you got your quicker release in caffeine anhydrous, and then you got your slower sustained release being a decaffeine malate, which helps prevent a crash. And then lastly you got your CNS Berserker energy matrix, which is your dynamine at 125 milligrams. Now this is quite a good dose, guys. Usually a nice dose is about 150 milligrams, but 125, still very, very acceptable. Nice dose, and this acts perfectly with your caffeine. So it's a nice 1-2 hit combo, and this acts quicker than your tear crown, which is also part of compound solutions. And then you got lastly your Rafalia serpentina, again contains your hembine. So guys, this is WADA banned, so just be careful there. And obviously this helps assist with fat loss, is a stimulant, and again guys, this stuff can make you jittery, so just please be careful. So this is actually quite a hard-hitting matrix when it comes to stimulation. As I found out myself, guys, can definitely be better in terms of the creatine up in the mix, and also when it comes to the agmatine sulfate. But when it comes to kind of the energy side of things, I think it's very, very well done, basically. Maybe some might say it could be a bit better, but dude, the stuff hits, man. Like, it hits a bit too hard, in my opinion. And this one hit a bit different than your Rafalia vomitoria, basically. This Rafalia serpentina hit like harder. So then again, guys, just be wary of this. You're obviously taking this because you want something that hits you right in the puss really, really hard.
I got this in the cherry cola flavor, and yeah, actually flavor is surprisingly good. You do taste a lot of beetroot as well, so it's more like a beetroot kind of cola. You do taste a bit of cherry, and then you do taste a bit of cola as well. So flavor is actually not bad at all. I'll say flavor is more or less a 7 or 8 out of 10, which is still really high, considering this is a really potent pre-workout. The ingredient panel tells you this is something not to mess around with, and clearly guys, the first serving I ever used of this, it hit me proper and hard. So my recommendation is to start maybe with half a scoop, work your way up to 3/4. For me, a full serving weighed out was just too strong, honestly too strong. I was jittery, I didn't feel like I had a good workout, I didn't feel as productive as like on other high stim kind of pre-workouts. But this is definitely the hardest hitting like South African pre-workout I've used, and literally one of the hardest hitting pre-workouts I've used in general. It's not necessarily a good thing, and not necessarily a bad thing. It all depends how you are, how you react to stims. For me, this one just hit a bit too hard. But once you start playing around with the dosing, once you go down to 3/4 or work your way up, I'm just a bit mild on the head, and I just went straight to a full serving. So once you work your way up, you do find that 3/4 scoop is really good. It's a lot better than the full scoop for me, because as I said, the full scoop just gave me too many jitters, just didn't make me feel good. I felt my heart was racing a bit too much, and it just felt uneasy the whole time, which isn't a good experience for anyone, especially when they have a hard, intense workout. So if you work your way up to 3/4 scoop, I think that's the sweet spot. For me, the energy was good, consistent, still hits hard, still a bit of jitters, but at 3/4 scoop, I think that's the sweet spot, maybe for most, definitely for me. So yeah, it's definitely a good pre-workout, not something for the faint-hearted. So as you can see, Takealot has this on special for 309 Rand. That makes it a bit more than 10 Rand, 33 cents a serving. But with that being said, great value, because this contains 30 servings. So when it comes to value for money, for a hard-hitting pre-workout that doesn't play around, this is a great deal. This, as I said, is a very hard-hitting pre-workout, so do take with caution. If you are sensitive to stims, maybe, kind of skip past this one, because this one will hit you right in the puss really, really hard. So with that being said, as I said, like my sweet spot was a 3/4 scoop. So on a 3/4 scoop, I give this an 8 out of 10. I do think the energy is really good, it's productive, but then again, you're not getting the full kind of energy that you should be getting, because then again, it's not exactly a full serving, and a full serving is a bit too strong, because you do get like a ton of jitters, and it basically makes your workouts like almost impossible. So with that being said, I think it is a very hit and miss product, but for me, the 3/4 scoop, that was my kind of hit, and I felt like it could have been slightly bit better. But with that being said, I give this an 8 out of 10.